guys coming.
All right, have a great show.
I'm Terry O. I am the spokesperson for the Craft and Hobby Association, the face, if you will, for our industry, home arts expert, and host of AterioShow.com. And I'll tell you what, I have walked pretty much the show floor and I am amazed. I'm happy, I'm excited. It's a summer show unlike any summer show I've seen, and I've been through a lot. I've seen new products, I've seen innovations, I've seen new faces, I've seen happy faces, but I think what makes this trade show so special and so different from all the others is the one-on-one opportunity that you have with the manufacturer's product. The make it and take it here, that's what makes us different. That's what sets us apart, and that's what allows people to sell their products, because anybody who walks by, hands-on.
Hi, I'm Janet Ramsos from Creative Impressions in Colorado Springs. We do CHA both the summer and the winter every year. We come to CHA because we feel like we cannot afford not to come to CHA. These are the only shows we do because we don't want to compete with our stores. CHA is always offering seminars to help wholesalers like us be better, to help us learn how to not only get a different customer base, but to make the most of our money. And we feel like this is our best venue for getting in touch with the people that are in the stores and that we want to carry our products and be our customer base.
I am lovely Linda from Apex, North Carolina. No one knows me as Linda Crofton, that's why I say lovely Linda. I met VJ, who owns Indus Trading Company, with his ready-to-decorate line of wood 3 years ago at CHA. And I fell in love immediately. I'm a rubber stamper for 29 years, and I knew I could ink them and rubber stamp them. And we did that and so much more. For 6 shows now we've been doing this. Loving every minute of it. So it's a great show for us. This is the only show that we do, and this is our 6th show here. We always feel that the summer show is a little bit smaller, that there's not as large a turnout as Anaheim, but we've been very pleasantly surprised this year that we're getting a new market. And I think it may be because we're in Orlando for CHA instead of another state. So we think that's been positive for us.
Hi, I'm Mike McCooey, President of Plaid Enterprises and Chairman of CHA, and we've been exhibiting here for about 30 years in the summer show, and the first time in Orlando. Quite frankly, we're a little nervous about it, but I got to tell you, you take a look at our booth, it has been slammed all day. We are unbelievably busy. All the retailers have been by here. They raved about us, raved about the show. The hospitality in Orlando has been terrific, and we just couldn't be more tickled to be here in Orlando for the summer show. For people who have chosen not to be here, they've missed a lot. We've seen most of the major retailers stop by. We've seen a wide variety of exhibitors. It's been tagged a scrapbooking show, but there's quite a bit of variety here in general crafts, basic crafts, floral, etc. So I think if you're not here or you're not planning to be here, you're making a big mistake. It's a very valuable tool to get your product in front of a lot of not only buyers but influencers in the industry, and I think that's very important.
I'm Jim Bremer with Tall Mouse, and we've been coming to the trade shows since the 70s. You know, we look at the shows as a core part of operating the business. You're not going to introduce the guests to new product if you don't know what that is, and you're not going to maintain the relationships with the vendors if you're not networking and talking and seeing how they're doing, what they're doing, where they think things are going. And I've always liked the summer show because it's more of an opportunity really to network. The winter show tends to be so intensive that it's harder to get the personal time that is more readily available here. Well, the biggest difference with CHA is that it's a member-owned show. You know, some of the other shows, they may be very good shows, but as a buyer, they're much harder to work.
Hi, I'm Sarah from Crafters Companion, and for us, being an international company, the CHA is a fantastic opportunity to meet not only buyers but all the key personnel from the whole industry over here. It's an especially fantastic show for us as well because earlier this year we won one of the key product innovation awards. So for us, such recognition from such a high organisation like this has really given fantastic credibility to our company and really put us out there in the marketplace and taken us from a very small company immediately to being a recognisable brand. So it really is a great opportunity for companies of all different sizes to really meet all the people they need to showcase their products on a truly international level.
Hi, I'm Dan Hageman, Buttons Galore, West Berlin, New Jersey. We exhibit at CHA, gives us an opportunity to meet face-to-face with our current customers, also gives us an opportunity to be introduced to potential new customers. We've been exhibiting at the CHA show since 2003. They've always been a great experience for us. They've helped our business grow, enabled us to grow into different countries as well as the United States. And overall, it's the reason we're still in business today.
Hi, I'm Paul Scheffler from Memory Making Crafts. It's a scrapbooking supply company that my wife and I run out of Long Island, New York. And we're really excited about the CHA show here. And one of the reasons is we've been going to a show for the last couple of years. We never miss a show. And one of the reasons is we think it's important and imperative for our business growth to be at these shows. And we come every single year, we promote it every year. And this year, one of the things we did was we went above and beyond, promoting it more than usual. Since we started promoting the CHA show coming for the last 2 months, we've seen a 39% increase in our revenue, as well as a 30% increase in our prospecting. And the reason for that is just because of promotion, just because of using the CHA name, the organization, the expectation of what's going to come from us. And because of the show that we have here, that's why we've seen this increase. And that's available to everyone. You can make the show great if you promote the show great. Okay, and if everyone takes advantage of the great resources CHA puts out, we can all do well.
My name's Eric Metzger. We make shopping baskets. Our company name is Goodell Corp. We're also known as the Big Basket Company. And the main reason we come here is to sell shopping baskets. Being here at the show, we do write up a lot of orders. They're not a lot of big orders, but they're a bunch of orders that add up. And the stores aren't very big, but they do get a case of baskets or a couple of carts. And CHA has been good to us. We've been here year after year, so we're writing up a lot of orders.
Social media marketing is really about relationship marketing, and it's really about, it's the new, sure, but it's really the old way of marketing. People do business with people. You guys know that better than I do. You're all running your businesses. People do business with people and not with computers. Computers and technology are tools, and the fact that we can more easily identify specific niches of our customer bases, that's what the advantage is. The fact that we can more easily identify and connect with them, that's what the advantage is. It's not the technology itself. Building relationships is really still what it's all about. And as you all know, when people do business with people, it's about trust.
The changes that I've seen in the industry are phenomenal.
Hello, I'm Steve Berger, Chief Executive Officer of the Craft and Hobby Association. And I'm really pleased to tell you that Orlando show, the first day results are incredible. Take a look at the traffic on the floor. The buyers are out there. The exhibitors are praising how busy they've been all day long. In this tough economy, you have to be at the show. Why? Well, think about it. If you're an exhibitor, where can you meet hundreds, if not thousands of buyers in a minimum of 3 days? And think about it if you're a retailer. Where can you see all the new products from all the new vendors? So if you missed the Orlando Summer Show, make sure we see you at the Winter Show in Anaheim, California, 2010.